different types of vehicles. Tonight we're racing the trucks, and Jason Phillips is on the pole, breaking the streak of Ian Silva. Pole positions. Trucks are rolling off. We have a great field for you tonight, 21 trucks, including newcomer David Force. Welcome to Midwest Motorsports, David. Once again, congratulations to Jason Phillips and the 88 AS fans. Red paint tonight. You can't miss that truck. See him from a mile away. Working the back stretch. Tonight we're going 71 laps. Competition caution at lap 10. Then we drop the green flag and go from there. Hopefully we'll have some green flag runs tonight. I believe we will. Wouldn't surprise to see these trucks go 3 wide. Multiple places as we're coming down the back stretch. I'm sorry. 71 laps, bright sun. Perfect day for racing Midwest Motorsports trucks. Trevor McLaughlin, Dustin Reinstedt will share row 2. Colin Huffman, Nicholas Aslan share row 3. John Aslan and Eric Thaler share row 4. Working around turn 4, the pace truck coming down pit lane. And Jason Phillips going to bring us to green.
Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys!
We are going racing. Into turn 1, the sold-out crowd looks on. Already working 3 wide in the back with Brandon Cotton. Welcome back, Brandon. We've missed you the last couple races. Looks like Robert Olavison is dropping to the back. Up front, the 99 of Trevor Mack, giving the 88 a push. Outside, we got Ian Silva working with Dustin Reinstedt, Eric Thaler, Justin Glickness, and Chris Thaler. Working the outside, Colin Huffman at a great qualifying. He's up here in 3rd on the inside lane. Oh, Nicholas Aslan dropped below the yellow line, dropping to the back. A little early to be racing for him. Wants to save his fast repair. Brandon Cotton now goes up in the high lane. Quite possibly also to save his fast repair in case they need it. Riding with Colin Huffman, let's go on board with him. He's looking at Trevor Mack. Dustin Reinstedt with Ian Silva to his right. Big run in the middle of the corner. Colin does a great job. Trail breaking there. Outside lane gets a run now. Still 2 wide. No 3 wide racing yet. John Aslan right behind Colin Huffman, 25. Harley Davidson machine. Ian Silva has pushed Trevor McLaughlin to the front. Trevor McLaughlin goes high now. The outside lane leads Jason Phillips. Wants to try to get some bonus points for leading a lap. We're working with lap 4 coming to halfway to the competition caution. What a beautiful sight to see. 21 Midwest Motorsports truck lapping Talladega. Flat out, foot on the floor. Colin Huffman gives Jason Phillips a good push. On the inside lane, on the outside lane is Trevor Mack. He's going to get credit for leading a lap. Way to go, Trevor. Still has Ian Silva pushing him in the outside lane. Again, a couple guys dropping to the back, including last week's winner, Robert Sanders. The 6th truck, well, he, I believe, had a pit lane start, so let's see if he and Landon Sprinkle have made their way. Robert Olavison is out of the draft. No, Robert Sanders and Landon Sprinkle had a pit lane start, so they're on their own. Let's see if they can keep their track position. Back up front, like Ian Silva still working with Trevor nicely. They have Trevor McLaughlin in front of them, the 99, the outside lane, inside Jason Phillips. Colin Huffman giving Jason a great push down the super stretch. Once again, we have a new truck with us tonight. David Force in the 49 truck there on the inside lane. Once again, welcome to Midwest Motorsports, David. Toyota and Place of Hope. Barry on his deck there, also on the tour, I believe. If you get a chance, we'll maybe ask him about it. Welcome to Midwest Motorsports. Nice job trail braking there, or lifting just enough to not give him a push just yet. We're working lap 7, trying to get to lap 10. The sun beams down. Thanks to the computer upgrade we got on our broadcast. Thank you, Eric Taylor, and everybody who's donated to Midwest Motorsports recently to get us an upgrade on our PC graphics card for the broadcast. Looking up at Tyler Short in the Cookie Monster machine. Once again, welcome to Midwest Motorsports, David. Up front, Ian Silva has taken over from Jason Phillips. Sorry, I missed how that happened. Looks like he dropped down, abandoned Trevor McLaughlin in the outside lane. Now Ian has dropped down to the inside lane in front of Jason Phillips. And Ian Silva, if he gets credit for leading this lap, or if Dustin Reinstedt pushes him ahead, I think Trevor McLaughlin gets it. No bonus points for Ian Silva yet in the 51. Getting a little crazy coming to the competition caution. Final lap, looks like they finally settled it down. Back into 2 lanes. Brandon Cotton staying up high, trying to avoid any chaos that may occur. A couple of guys dropping back even further. including Nicholas Aslan, Ron Scheimer. Coming to the competition caution. Is Ian Silva going to lead this lap? It is, yes, Ian Silva. Gets credit for leading the lap. Caution's out. See if everybody comes to the pits. To top off. First Cup race here was 1969. Richard Brickhouse. His 69 Dodge won the race. First truck race was 2006. You believe it? Caution's out. Barney in the pace truck, ghosting through everybody, trying to catch up to Ian Silva. There he goes. Now you can catch up, Ian. Everybody gets in line. Ian Silva, Trevor Mack, Jason Phillips, Dustin Reinstedel, Holly Run. So everybody comes into the pits. Let's see if anybody stays out. I seriously doubt it. As Ian Silva pulls it in to the pit lane. Everybody stopping for fuel. We'll see how long they stop. And they're back out on the track. Nicholas Aslan stays out and takes over the lead. Jason Phillips, first one off the pit lane after Ian Silva brings him to get the line, gets credit for leading a lap. Trevor McLaughlin drops from second to fifth after that pit stop. Let's see if we can go down and talk to him. Hey, Trevor Mack, it's James in the booth. You got us?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear, man. Loud and clear, man. What a great opening 10 laps. That was quite exciting. You got some bonus points there for leading a lap. You were working with Jason Phillips there at the beginning and then decided not to. What brought you up to the upper lane to work with Ian Silva?
I started just overheating a bit, so I figured I'd take my chances and try and lead a lap. This thing's pretty fun when you're at the head of the pack.
Yeah, it looked like a lot of fun. A little bit early to talk about racing. Is everybody just kind of feeling it out for those first 10 laps?
As far as I could tell, I wasn't getting any sort of crazy bumps or anything like that. But again, I was in the first two rows, so it's usually not too bad up there.
Yeah, right on. What do you think we're going to see for the next 50 laps?
I think my plan now, I'm going to drop to the back and just see how these guys are planning to race. And I don't know. It's going to be crazy at some point. I just don't know when that's going to start.
Right. Well, I hope you get to keep it clean. I hope you spend a lot of time up front. I like the maple leaves all over your helmet, man. It looks good. Looks like you spent some time in the paint booth working this ghost paint also. You want to tell us what flavor you're rocking tonight?
I've got the Strabango hydration. So, I guess we got to start here. But yeah, the car feels good. So hopefully I'll be talking to you in the top 3 later.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope I didn't make you go crazy on your choose lap there. It's all good. We're good to see you up front. I hope you stay up there, Trevor. Thanks for joining me tonight. We'll look for you later.
Thanks, James. Okay, enjoy.
You too. Have fun. That's Trevor McLaughlin, the 99 truck. Once again, thanks for joining us, Trevor. We're going to go racing here shortly. Jason Phillips is going to bring us back to the green flag. The times there show you places won and lost on the pit stop. All right, we got about 48 laps, I guess, to go. I like the red on the big ass fans. Number 88 looks even better up front. Once again, good on Colin Huffman in the 52. He's got the godfather of Midwest Motorsports, Eric Thaler, in the 15, along with his brother, the CEO of Midwest Motorsports, Justin Thaler, right beside him. The Midwest Motorsports RFK number 2. Got Travis Jones right behind him. We missed you last week, Travis. The pace car pulls off. We're going to go back racing again. This time by Nicholas Aslan stayed out to lead a lap. Then came into pit. Nice. Smart thinking there, Nicholas. Previous points winner. And we are back under green. All bets are off now. No more scheduled cautions. We're going green the rest of the way. Might be interrupted by some yellows. Trevor McLaughlin in the 99 third row on the outside. Works hard on keeping the row together. Nobody's popped out yet. Who's going to be the first to go 3 wide? You know it's coming. There he goes, Trevor Mack. He told us he was going to drop to the back. And there he goes. Ian Sylvan, the 51. Pushes Justin Reinstedt on the outside lane. Down low, it's Colin Huffman and Jason Phillips. They've been buddies. So far, no reason to change that plan. Not right now. As John Aslan is dropping to the back with Trevor Mack. Up front, it's all Jason Phillips in the 88. Great to see him. Sorry, Trevor, I thought I moved you. Move to Cup. Race chatter. Not moving you. Okay, Trevor is not. All good. Justin Thaler has worked his way up. Third row on the inside. Outside lane is Dustin Reinstedt. The 11 DeWalt machine. Working with Ian Silva. We've seen them both win races. Colin Huffman continues to be a great pusher to Jason Phillips. 52 looks great with the chrome. Colin Huffman. Pushing in the corner. Ian Silva pushes Dustin Reinstedt. Now they get hooked up. Colin Huffman once again gives the 88 a great push down the backstretch. Will it pay off on entry as he goes? Brandon Cotton, number 5, has got behind Eric Thaler in 15. The green truck on the outside lane, 4th row back. Justin Glickner behind the 5 truck. Brandon. Working lap 17. So far, everybody's been clean. I like what I see as they snake down the backstretch. A couple guys peeking out, but nobody, no third lane developing as of yet. Oh no, Nicholas Aslan and Landon Sprinkle are caught a lap down as Dustin Reinstedt slides down in front of Jason Phillips for the lead. The 11 truck finally gets some points for leading a lap. Finds the inside road with somebody new on the front. Dustin Reinstedt has led a lap or 2 in the Midwest Motorsports Series. Got somebody dropping below the yellow line. Believe that's Robert Olafson. Nicholas Aston right now. Working with his dad, John. Back up front, Dustin Reinstedt on the inside with Jason Phillips and Colin Huffman. Eric Thaler is pushing the 51 truck. Good job rolling speed off, going the longer distance in the corners. Then right up on them on the back stretch. They're hooked up. Eric Thaler in the 15. On the outside, trying to work with Ian Silva. Can he get there to give him a push and make it worthwhile? Not going into the corner. Now we got a time to connect. Colin Huffman's done a great job of that so far. Let's see if he can hook Jason Phillips and Dustin Reinstedt up as Justin Thaler's tagging onto this freight train down at the bottom. Is the 52 going to leave his dancing partner, the 88? Not yet, as they continue to work the inside lane. As finally Eric in the 15 is able to get on the bumper of Ian Silva and push him back up. Those trucks are dialed in, bumper to bumper, like Atlanta traffic on a Friday afternoon. Everybody want to know what 0.5 of a second looks like? 0.05 of a second is the length of a truck, and that's about it. '88 giving the 11 a great push down the backstretch. 15 pushing the 51. Dustin Reinstedt and Ian Silva are leading the points right now. Let's look at Jason Phillips give Dustin a push on the tri-oval. Push him to the front. Dustin Reinsdale in the 11 continues to lead. Dustin going to go up and block the 51. Not yet. 57, I'm sorry. It is a 51. Of Ian Silva. Eric and Ian finally hook up just the right time as they work the tri-oval. Nice and hooked up. You can see the bump there. We'll go on board with Jason Phillips. As he's looking Ian Silva on the right. Dustin Reinsdale up front. Here we go to get hooked up now. I think Jason wants to give Dustin a push. Killer racing here. Getting a little antsy there. Weaving back and forth. Who's going to lead this lap is Dustin Reinsdale. But just barely. Here they come right into your living room. Good driving. Everybody's on their best behavior for now. Will it stay? All right. I finally caught up with Samia and Jennifer. Jen Phillips on the stream. Thanks for joining us, y'all. Wait, I'm sorry. DeWalt, number 11 of Dustin Reinsdale. His friend joining us again. Blake Moody. Pretty happy to see Dustin Reinsdale up front. Leading the pack. Across the stripe. Or is he? Yes, one more time. Jason Phillips pushes Dustin across the stripe just in time. After leading a lap early, talking to us in the competition caution after the pit stop, Trevor McLaughlin's back here minding his own business, Trying to keep a clean nose while everybody races in front of them. Still in the draft just enough. But this is playing with fire. I think. You could also argue that riding up front is playing in fire. Playing with fire. But if you lose the draft and there's no yellow, your race is done. No change up front. Just before the halftime of the race. Some gaps are being created. Nothing too major. Eric Thaler still a little hesitant to push Ian Silva in the corners. Hey Sean, good to see you out here tonight, man. Thanks again for joining us. The 5 and the 99 are kind of far apart right now. If they get hooked up, they might be able to push each other. Here we come into the pits, lap 30. Couple of lockups. Oh, that's a speeding penalty for Lee Kiernan, I believe. Sorry, my camera went behind the pits. Here comes everybody down the pit lane. We'll see where they come out. Ian Silva slides in. Lee Kiernan may have a black flag. I'm going to call it a hunch. Jason Phillips works his way back out to the track. Now let's see where are the front runners. Eric Thaler, he works his way into the pits. Here they come. It's a mad dash into the pit lane. Oh, we got a spinner. Looks like Chris Thaler into the inside wall. Trying to get into the pit lane, locks it up. That's unfortunate for Chris. So easy to do. We're just going to put Jason Phillips by the time they come out. And do they have a drafting partner? He does. Dustin Reinstedel. These guys are going to be hooked up. Nicholas Aslan has worked his way up on the lead lap. All right, here everybody else comes out of the track, onto the track. It's Dustin Reinstedel and Jason Phillips of a huge run. Justin Thaler, can he tag on to these guys? Nope, not up to speed yet. All right. We got a couple guys that still have not. Pitted. Robert Sanders and Brandon Cotton get passed by Jason Phillips and Dustin Reinstedel. Eric Thaler going to get passed. Again, these guys get up to speed and catch on to this train. They're trying, darn right. All right, looks like we might have a 5-car train for the lead. Unfortunately, that's Robert Sanders. I'd say unfortunately. Sorry, I was reading the YouTube. Michael Samia is hoping that the 99 will work with the 88, but that multicolored truck now passing, working with Brandon Cotton in the 5. Not close enough to the 88 to work with them. So if these guys want to break away, I would not go side by side, side drafting each other. I'd stay single file and work together. Let's see, maybe Dustin and Jason can figure that part out. But two lanes side by side. Is that going to allow Eric Thaler, who was 3 seconds back? He has his brother Justin working with him. This is what I love about Midwest Motorsports. Green flag racing. There's the pit stop time. And the yellow's out. That's going to change everything. Find out who it was. Could it be Ron Schamer? Robert Olavison, maybe? All right, I found it. I got some info. Oh no, unfortunately, it's one of my friends. Everybody's friend. Jay Glick. Here it is. All right. What happens? Here's the 99 48. Nicholas Aslan in the exalted truck. We're watching the Miller Lite truck. Working with the 7 of Chris Thaler. Tyler Short behind him. Oh, gets him. And around he goes. Try it one more time. Just an awkward push, maybe. Of course, it's not intentional. 23 truck behind the 21. It's a good run as the 49 pushed the 23. 21 slides up, so now he's got his left rear bumper. Oh, he's almost clearing. He hooks him. Yeah. 21 slides up the track. If he goes up 2 inches more and around he goes, what a great shot. Oh, 49 sends the 21 back the other way. This is not going to end well for Justin in the 21. Locking him down. Okay, does not back in the wall. By the time the yellow comes out, these guys come around. We'll see if they pit. Thankfully, it's a long lap. 11 car blinks. Is anybody able to pit? That's Talladega Racing. See who decides to pit here. The whole field, possibly. Yep, somebody tried to fake it. One guy stayed out. Everybody pits. That's how they come out. Eric and Justin are together behind Dustin Reinsettle. All right. Here we are back live racing. Lucky Dog's coming around. Like Robert Olausen is going to get the lucky dog. Yep. Now the racing begins. We are right at the halfway point. Justin Reinstedt in the lead from Eric Thaler. Travis Jones going to work with Justin Thaler going to work with his brother. All right, what's the over-under on the number of cautions before the end of the race? How many cautions are we going to get? That's my poll. Let me know what you think. Everybody watching, thanks again for joining us. Good to see you. Eric Thaler, the godfather of Midwest Motorsports, chooses the inside. Dustin Reinstedt chooses the outside. 11 truck, the outside lane is a control truck. And we're back to racing. Green flag in the air. 96 of Travis Jones. Glad to see you back joining us. All right, Beluga says 0 caution. I'm in. Blake Moody says 2.5, so that means overs 3, unders 2. Under on that. I think there's going to be at least 1. Is there going to be 2? That's the question. We'll find out. Maybe you have 0. I'd love to see it, Beluga, but this isn't road course racing, man. We're on Talladega Superspeedway racing. Midwest Motorsports style. Thanks to everybody for joining us, putting up with me. Flying solo tonight as the Superspeedway Talladega trucks are roaring around the track. Justin Reinstedt on the 11. Cup champion, Midwest Motorsports truck champion in the past. Michael says 5 cautions. Come on, man. Don't do me like that. It's Friday night. I got stuff to do tomorrow. A couple guys have decided to drop back and see how long that strategy lasts. Trevor Mack in the 99 being one of them. I do like his paint. That chrome 99 looks great. I don't drink energy drinks, but if I did, it would be a Ghost. From what I hear, they're pretty darn delicious. Landon Sprinkle right in front of him. Road course racer back to the front now. Dustin Reinstedt in the 15. He's dropped in front of the 15 and the 2, and then the 88. So this is very interesting. Colin Huffman on his own on the outside. Colin having one of the greatest races I've seen in the 52 in a long time. I love seeing the 52 up front. But they have abandoned him. And it looks like we're going 3 wide, leaving the 52 out to dry. Robert Sanders in the 6. Is there going to be a third lane? Colin Huffman does a great job getting out of the way. developing that third lane up high. Brandon Cotton wants to come play. Oh, Colin drops back in. Second lane. That is going to give us aggressive cautions. If they go 3 wide, what on earth are they doing? Who's trying to pass who? And they go around. There's the caution I was looking for. Eric Taylor, Justin Taylor. They've wadded them up. Trevor Mack make it through. Oh, that's not Colin Huffman's fault. I can tell you that. They're still trying to get them all together. Find out what happened. Bear with me while I work on the cameras. 52 was in the middle of it. There's one. Michael Smith says it gets aggressive late. Well, it's aggressive already. It's not even late. Look at a lot of cars in the front. All right, here we go. So the 15's pushing the 11 pretty hard. With Justin Taylor behind him, the 9 gets turned. All right, so I got to find. I think that's James Olivison. Let's find out what happened. How he got turned. Man, he just did it on his own. That's just weird. So he's pushing Lee Kieran. Then he lifts the gas, and now he's all cattywampus. All right, let's figure out why. So, no, he's gathered it back up, and Colin Huffman gets him on the right rear, and that sends him into the right rear of Eric Thaler, who goes up the road. And all hell breaks loose after that. I'm not even going to try to put it all together. Ian Silva does a great job of avoiding. Long laps. I'm not going to let you miss anything here. Everybody's coming into the pits anyway. We're not missing anything, I promise. Come on, rewind, I said. Please. Tyler Short. This is what Tyler sees. Oops. Chaos. Oh my goodness. Not a good one to watch. We'll try it again. Sorry, I messed up. There's just no reaction time. It goes high. And it's not cleaned itself yet, the track. Usually a self-cleaning track. Not this time. We're going to go back green flag racing here. Cars are working their way. Lights are still on the pace car. We have another one. That's Dega, baby. That's right. Yep. Sorry, Beluga. You jinxed us, man. It was not the broadcaster's curse. I said they're going to keep it green. You can blame Jack Lucas for the cautions. He said 0. It's all good, man. So after that pit stop time. Let's see what happened. Big movers, 10 spot up for Travis Jones. Brandon Cotton plus 10. Double-digit movers. All right, Ian Silva, Robert Sanders are going to restart this in the front. Inside lanes got Travis Jones, Jason Phillips. Outside, Dustin Reinstedel and Brandon Cotton. Then comes Lee Kiernan. Looks like he stole Norm's paint job there. Norm's in vacation in Florida. Hope you're having fun, Norm. Checking out, visiting all the different nursing homes down in Florida. Trying to pick one out. Just kidding, Norm. I know you give Norm and Chris Thaler a hard time about being the race to the nursing home. So Norm's checking out some nursing homes down in Florida. Ian Silva, second place in points now. He's a good over 100 points if you don't count the drop races. So this is going to be a big one. The leader is the 11 car. So both of these guys having a good race so far. It is early. Ian Silva is going to bring us back to green. The inside lane steps on it. They're off into turn one more time. Lap 45. There's something awesome about super speedways. I gotta admit, can't get enough. The 11's pushing the 6 hard. On the outside lane, we're watching the back of the trucks for some reason. Justin Glickner and Chris Taylor in the back. And Jason Phillips abandons the inside lane and jumps up to the outside. I've not seen him on the outside all race. Somehow he thinks the outside lane's going to get some momentum up. We'll see. Travis Jones pushes Ian to the front. Who's going to lead this lap? The 6 truck on the outside, Robert Sanders, barely gets it. Action up front. Oh my goodness. Camera's a little too far zoomed in to give us a big enough picture to see the kind of stuff going on. Looking at the back of the trucks a whole lot. All right. Robert Sanders, Dustin Reinstedel, Brandon Cotton. Brandon Cotton has been a good pusher to Dustin Reinstedel. Travis Jones slides up a little bit on the outside. Oh, now Brandon goes out. That's the danger zone when one car drops out just a little bit. Saw it happen earlier. It's so easy to get left rear hooked. Sends you down the track. Brandon Cotton gives the 11 a push on the outside. Can Travis Jones push? Dustin Reinstedel wants to go to the inside, and they do. Brandon Cotton, the inside lane. Outside lane is not clear. Brandon Cotton, I think 11 wants to get away from the 5. 5 is looking, I don't know if that's the oil cooler side or the radiator side on the right of the trucks. Maybe you guys can let me know, but I don't know why popping out half a truck width is good for anybody. Colin Huffman. And the third lane's developed. Look out. Midwest Motorsports. Admin lane, there goes Chris Taylor sending James Olavison around. Those two are no strangers to caution laps. We'll get you there. Hang on. Around they go. Is that third lane trying to develop? Or does it? Chris Taylor stuffs his nose right in the middle. Let's ride with them and see what happens. So the 9 truck is just in front of us. The new guy, David Forrest, 49. Place of Hope. That paint looks pretty cool. I'll have to ask him about Place of Hope before it's over. But the 9 goes up the tracks. GLR Motorsports of the 9. And Chris kind of sticks his nose in a gap that lane was never the 9. If the 9 stayed up there, it could have worked. And then, Chris slides up into the 9 just a little bit, just enough. Now he's facing the wrong way. Watching everybody come at him. You're not supposed to watch a Midwest Motorsports truck and see everybody's grill. Thankfully, he's able to come down and clear. That's unfortunate for the 9. See if these guys come into pit. That's Talladega. There's 2 cautions. That's the max for me. Looks like anybody that took the over is going to be on the up. All right, trucks are coming out of the pit lane now. I'm not going to put you through it. Here we go. Finally, those guys in and now out. Jason Phillips, Dustin Reinstedel. Let's see if we can get somebody in the booth with me here. Dustin's never afraid to talk to me. Hopefully Dustin won't be too mad about me pulling him down here. Dustin, it's James in the booth. You got me?
I got you loud and clear. I'll never be mad when you pull me up to talk.
All right, right on, man. Well, hey, you're spending a lot of time up front, staying out of the wrecks. All the action's going on behind you. How's it running tonight?
It's been interesting. It's been sort of tame at the front, other than the one big one there that fortunate to be 1 car ahead of that one. But yeah, just there's no good way to do this. You can get caught up in anything. So I'm just trying to stick with the people that I know are good with pushing me and me pushing them, and trying to just make it to the end here. I'll take anything in the top, 7 or 8, really. Get a decent point stay out of it.
Yeah, right on. Spending the time in the front is your way of avoiding the big ones. It's worked so far. We know that Jason Phillips, this is his first year in the trucks. They spent a lot of times on the road course beating everybody up. He's doing pretty good up here on this super speedway stuff, though.
Well, before he joined us in the truck series here on Friday nights, he ran on Saturdays, I believe, and it's a super speedway league, so that's why you see him at the front in qualifying and all that. He's pretty good. He's great to work with too. I was actually bragging on him just a couple laps ago when he was pushing me. Usually people beat your bumper off on these tracks trying to give you a shot, and it's different the way he does it. It's nice, nice and smooth.
Not his first time on Talladega, I'm sure. Well, it's not yours either. We'll be watching, Dustin. Thanks again for joining me during the caution flag.
Yep. Thanks, James.
All right. That's Dustin Reinstedel. We're going to watch him. He's your points leader. Keep your eye on the 11 truck. No stranger to the front. We are working to choose. He's going to choose the outside because Jason and the Big S Fans 88 chose the inside. So, who we got for dancing partners now? Good to see the 2 and the 15 have made it back after getting caught up in an earlier yellow flag. Jesse, I don't know if there's a plan to being successful on the ovals. You start with super speedways. Maybe Michael Samia can help us. You buy super speedway tracks first, or you buy short tracks or intermediates, what's the best way to learn how to run the oval series? You start on super speedways. Michael Samia's won plenty races in our league. One of our OGs. Maybe Michael can help us out as we watch these Midwest Motorsports trucks go for 21 laps. Really, there's no wrong way to buy. Just do it. Bite the bullet. Get permission from the old lady or the young lady. "21 laps when we go back green. It'll be 20. Colin Huffman in the 52. My driver of the race so far. Been in the most time up front that I've seen this season, and I'm glad to see it. Hopefully I haven't cursed him. All right, let's go racing. Jason Phillips in the 88 brings us back to green flag racing. And Colin Huffman keep Dustin Reinstedel up high. He does. And the 15 of Eric Thaler keeps Travis Jones up high. David Ford keeps Justin Thaler one row back. He finally drops down. So we got the new guy in between the Thaler brothers and Justin Glickner, Midwest Motorsports admin, trained down low right now. As we got Travis Jones working the outside in 96. All by himself right now. Can he get some help from Lee Kieran and Robert Sanders? No, as they go 3 wide. Lee Kieran and the Abilene car goes 3 wide. I saw that coming. That was never going to work. Just 3 wide right now. It takes communication. It takes bravery. And it takes everybody working together. Robert Sanders, where are you? Here we are. Lee Kiernan goes high in the 10. And Justin Thaler in the 2. Let's see if he gets any of this. And Robert Sanders here trying to go 3, make it 3 lanes. There's nobody up in front, so I'm not sure why Lee Kieran thought he was clean and he comes back down. I think Robert Sanders held his line. Lee Kieran came down. Justin Thaler goes low. Justin Glickner in the 21 goes low. Misses it. Chris Thaler in the 7 gets into Robert Sanders, comes down into Landon Sprinkle, and the rest is history. Ooh, Lee Kieran up on his side. Lands back down on the wheels without going over. That's good. Brandon Cotton avoids down on the apron. Good on you, number 5. Everybody else dodges down low. I don't think anybody else gets caught up in it. Fans are going crazy. Hold my beer. Lee Kiernan lights him up. Robert Sanders finally gets green. Yeah, Michael's in. 5 cautions. I'm leaning towards you now. What are we at? 3. All right. Everybody's in the pits again. Race off pit lane. Top off. Where's pit exit? Oh, sorry, I missed pit lane. Pit stops for you guys. It's all good. All right. The 11 truck in the lead. Ian Silva, 51 behind him. Those are your points leaders. Dustin Reinstedel in the 11s up 121 points at the start of this race. They both have bonus points for leading a lap. I think they might have bonuses for 0x even right now. They've both been running pretty clean. Brandon Cotton in the 5. He's going to start 3rd. We'll see where he chooses. All right. Wish the pace truck would go a little faster. He's not. It's all good. The hardest part about super speedways is the yellow flag laps. You can go with some Midwest Motorsports trivia, maybe. Maybe not Midwest Motorsports, NASCAR trivia. We talked about the first NASCAR race, Cup race, first truck race, again, was in 2006. Who won it? Who won the truck race? There were 36 trucks in the field. Without looking it up, I know you guys are fast. Who won the first truck race at Talladega in 2006? 250-mile race, 100 laps. All right, we're doubled up. Dustin Reinsettle chooses the outside to keep Jason Phillips behind him. He said he's a good pusher. I mean, truck pusher. We're not pushing anything else. Pushing fun. Pushing your teammate up to the front. Ian Silva's racing all the way from down under. Thanks again for joining us, Ian. Saturday morning to you. I don't know what it's like living in the future. Ian does. Love his paint. All right. You heard it here first. Dustin Reinsettle said he likes being pushed by the 88. Big ass fans. They got Eric Thaler and David Forrest right behind him. Justin Thaler in the 2 truck. The Midwest Motorsports admin. Left on his own. Barney's pulling off. That means we're going to go back green flag racing. Through the tri-oval. Back racing again. Dustin Reinsettle. Jason Phillips stays with them for now. Dustin abandons, goes in front. Let's see if Justin Thaler quick to go up high. David Forrest drops down low, so we got guys changing lanes, changing their dancing partner in the middle of a dance. Not very nice. Eric Thaler pushing the 88 on the outside lane to the front. Dustin Reinsettle dropping down low. May not. Well, also Ian Silva's a great pusher as well. Those guys know each other well. Now Eric Thaler's doing a good job on the outside lane. And Colin Huffman worked with him. Colin Huffman been doing good so far in the 52. Now the inside lane gets a little more energy with Ian Silva pushing Dustin Reinsettle, backing off in the corners. And here we go, getting lined up. Just like Dustin said, getting it just right. So sketchy when they're going half a truck off the bumper. Who's going to push who? Justin Thaler and Justin Glickner, the 2 and the 21, working the outside lane behind the 52. Third lane developing on the outside. Glickner, I hope you see him. Robert Sanders and Travis Jones trying to make that high line work. We are 3 wide. It's official now. Lee Kiernan stays up high this time. Robert Sanders, first one to develop that third line. Now we got to hold a steady wheel. This is the part that makes everybody nervous. Coming right at us in the living room. Now going back away from us. These cameras have got me tricky. It's all good. We got 3 wide with 14 laps to go. Outside lane is cooking. Robert Sanders, Travis Jones, and Lee Kiernan. Down low is Dustin Reinstedel, Ian Silva, Brendan Cotton in the middle, Jason Phillips, Eric Thaler, and Colin Huffman, and Justin Thaler. Justin Glickner, outside lane, still not able to get past. We are 3 wide. Robert Sanders being pushed by Lee Kiernan. Down the back stretch we go. Too close to call this time by. Coming up on 12 to go next time by. Oh, Lordy. Here we go. Justin Reinstedel's got a full truck lead. Now the outside lane pushes around the middle lane. Falling back 2 trucks, 1.5 trucks. Now Eric gets a bump to Jason Phillips. The middle lane catches back up. Front lane's got 4 trucks. I'm sorry, outside lane's got 4 trucks. Nerve-wracking here. In the booth at least. I don't know how calm we are in the cockpit. They're still dancing around left and right. This is what it looks like. This is what Colin Huffman sees. Oh, middle lane. Jason Phillips dropped down in front of Dustin Reinstedel. Oh my goodness. Great timing there. Colin Huffman gives Eric Thaler a great push. Can he push him to the line? Not yet, but they definitely catch back up. This is what Colin Huffman is racing right now. Hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. See if that third lane's still out there. It is, but they've dropped back now. Four trucks outside, 4 trucks in the middle. Coming up on a lapper. I hope Chris just dropped down a little yellow line. Lets him go. 2 trucks. Good on you, Chris. Thanks, brother. Seven of Chris Thaler. Sorry, I was trying to get this camera. Watches the field go. Midwest Motorsports retirement home on the back of Chris Thaler. Nobody's put you in the retirement home yet. Chris, all good. Back up front. Right on the yellow line for Jason Phillips and Dustin Reinstedel. And then third back, Colin Huffman, Ian Silva, Brandon Cotton, Trevor Mack. Outside lane has 3 trucks now. Lee Kiernan has dropped down to the middle. Colin Huffman in the 52 is pushing. Oh, I see smoke. Brandon Cotton drops down. Travis Jones abandons Robert Sanders, and now he goes back up in front. That's the shimmy shake for the 96 of Travis Jones. Now Eric Thaler's in the middle all by himself. No help. No help for the 15. He's on his own. He's dropping back. As Ian Silva slides up in front of him. That's smart. Good racing, Ian. Jason Phillips goes up. Not enough to block. Dustin Reinstedel goes with him. Eric Thaler and Ian Silva in the middle. Jason Phillips goes up half a lane. Drops back down to the yellow line. Justin Thaler working the middle now from behind. 9 laps to go. Less than 10 laps to go now. 8 this time by. Look at this. Trevor McLaughlin's worked his way up to P4 down the inside lane. Middle lane's got 4. Outside lane's got 3. Ian Silva jumped out from 3rd place, now leading that middle lane. Down low is Jason Phillips and Dustin Reinstedel. Oh, Ian Silva, does he touch the 5? Gets an awkward push in the middle of the corner coming out of turn number 4. Just enough to save him. Robert Sanders, half a truck out. Big run. Oh no. Brandon Cotton does not go. Not force them up to the middle lane. 3rd truck. Oh, Eric Thaler jumps up outside of Ian Silva. Leading that outside lane now. Can Eric Thaler go to the front and bring out 4th truck? Oh, Trevor Mack. Oh, goes wide, puts Ian Silva in the wall, and they're spinning. Is Eric Thaler catching it? No, he's not going to catch that one. That was crazy with Eric Thaler. I'm trying. I'll catch up. Promise. We'll get there. Eric Thaler, it looks like the 99 kind of got in that one too. But it was definitely the 5. Eric Thaler trying to hold a clean wheel and just, I think he went up to the outside lane. Ian Silva went up on the outside lane because he was getting awkward pushes from the 5. So hard still. He's already up on the outside lane at this point. The 15 is. Come on. Really slow reaction time on my camera. Remote control here, so I apologize. This view is definitely not going to help us. Yeah, what the heck is going on? Going from 3 lanes to 2. All right. Get a better camera. We're not looking at the back of the trucks. Trapper was okay last time. All right, this might give us a better view by the time they get to the middle of the track. So Eric Thaler is on the 3rd lane now. Can't decide, finally decides to stick with the 3rd lane, or does he? Oh, the 99 jumps out in front of Ian Silva. That forces Silva to the outside. Oh, the 96 is not clear. Pushes Eric into the safer barrier. That's how that all started. Now Eric's tank slapping and he's trying to catch it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Oh, Lordy. I don't got it. Do I got it? I got it. Oh, don't hit me, brother. Oh, right rear. Penalty for you. Justin Thaler finishes him off, turns hard left. Trevor Mack also gives him a little assist in the safer barrier. Who else hits him? Eric Thaler looking the wrong way. Does a good job of staying up on the safer barrier. All right, I want to see one more thing. Eric Thaler crossed up. And watch Eric swat some flies. But Trevor Mack forces Ian Silva to go up high. And Travis Jones is just not clear. He comes up in there. Eric's doing left and right. I got it. I got it. Uh-oh. Good job staying up on the safer wall there. But that stinks. All good. That's racing. That's super speedway racing. All right, we're up to 4 cautions now. Yes. Thanks for reminding us, Michael. We still have the race for the win to go. Eric Thaler's, I think he's already used his fast repair. Yep, spent 1 minute in the pits. I guess that's one good thing about slow pacing laps. Get time to make repairs. All right, your trivia question. First truck winner in a Ford, Mark Martin. Not known for being a truck driver, truck racer. One of the experience. I think he ran all 3 that year. No, Mark Martin is not in the Xfinity Series results. Would have been Busch back then, I think. Oh, 06? Maybe not. All good. We're racing trucks tonight. We were talking about the truck race. Mark Martin, one of my favorite truck drivers. Favorite cup drivers, I should say. All right, we're doubled up. Go back racing here. 11 and the 88 have been up front all night. We'll see how fast they team up again. Brandon Cotton. And don't look now. Trevor Mack in the 99. We talked to him at the competition caution. He's in the right place at the right time with 4 to go. Be 3 to go coming to at the flag next time by. 3 laps to decide our winner for the Midwest Motorsports trucks on a Friday night. It's time to get up on the wheel. The Barney truck pulls off. You can hide all of that, please. And Jason Phillips is going to start us off. 3 laps to go now as they come across the line. He can choose his lane. Who's he going to choose? Who's going to be the better pusher for Jason Phillips? Michael Samia says stay on that yellow line. Let the yellow line be your friend. Is that going to hurt him? It's going to put Trevor Mack up in the second on the outside lane with David Force. May the force be with you, outside laners. Working 3 lanes. David Force goes up there early. And he's going to get crossed up by Lee Kierden, who drops down. Travis Jones, I'm sorry, it was Travis, not Lee. The other white truck. What's for dinner? Trevor Mack pushing Dustin Reinstedt on the outside lane. Brandon Cotton's got a dancing partner. Oh my goodness, Dustin Reinstedt cuts off the nose of the 88. And he got down there as fast as he could. Puts Trevor Mack on his own with the 6 truck in the middle lane. Travis Jones can't find a dancing partner. Drops down in front of Trevor Mack. Now Brandon Cotton in the 5. Slides out. Is he going to stay out? Yes, he is. Got somebody inside now. They can change the camera so we're looking at the front of some trucks going down the back stretch instead of the back. Robert Olavison in the 22 has also made it up to the front. Outside lane. Are there 3 lanes? Yes, there are, but look at that. Down low. Ian Silva, 4 trucks clear. As we're coming to the white flag. This will end the race. After this flag starts the final lap. Dustin Reinstedt, Jason Phillips on the bottom. Trevor Mack getting pushed by the 6 of last week's winner, Robert Sanders. Got Brandon Cotton with him as well in the middle. Outside lane now. Keep that outside lane clear. Robert Olavison drops down below the yellow line. Middle lane, outside lane, Trevor Mack. right now. Come on, cameras. Thank you. Being pushed by Robert Sanders, who drops down low. Trevor sees him just in time. Brandon Cotton also. Trevor McLaughlin down low. It's Robert Sanders. Trevor Mack's got Brandon Cotton in the green truck, pushing him on the outside. Down low, it's Dustin Reisettle pushing Robert Sanders. Who's it going to be? Robert Sanders, Trevor McLaughlin. Trevor pushes, they're wrecking behind him. It's all Robert Sanders, 2 in a row. It's like Trevor McLaughlin got second. Dustin Reisettle got pushed farther to the back. We'll watch him at the end. Travis Jones is going to have a good finish. Who else up here is doing good? Jason Phillips, Brandon Cotton. Brandon Cotton was a great pusher. Went on his own there, but I think he pushed the number 6 to the win. What a great finish. Midwest Motorsports Chaos. Friday Night Chaos, the series should be called. Robert Sanders up on the wheel. You know, he's excited. What a finish. We've come to know and love. Sometimes it takes us 4 cautions to get there. But what a show. Thanks for joining us, Jesse. We appreciate you checking in, chatting us up. You know, we appreciate it. Man, what a chaos. Trevor McLaughlin was there. Really proud of him. All right, here's how they set up. Trevor McLaughlin and Brandon Cotton in the middle. Then Brandon Cotton in the 5 truck leaves Trevor. Trevor goes up the block to try to keep somebody pushing him. Brandon, of course, is racing for himself. Down low, Dustin Reisettle pushes the 6 truck. And then 96 goes 4 wide for a second. The 96 is in the middle, 3 wide. Goes up. Down low, it's Robert Sanders being pushed by Dustin Reisettle. Trevor Mack pushes the 11 down on the Geico restart zone. The 11, they're wrecking up above. It's 22. And David Force. But here we go. Trevor McLaughlin blocks the 96, who's out for himself. The 11 pushes the number 6 to the win. That's how they cross the line. Great racing, all in all. Thanks to everybody for joining. Let's get some interviews up here. It's going to take me a second. Robert Sanders, Dustin Reisettle, Trevor McLaughlin, 1, 2, and 3. Let's see. I got everybody in here, so give me 1 second. Incredible finish. I never thought I'd see Dustin Reisettle pushing somebody to the win. Usually he's got to do what he's got to do and fighting for the win. This time he was stuck kind of on that yellow line and made his bed, so he lied in it all the way to the finish, but I'm glad he didn't break off and cause even more chaos for everybody. 3rd place is Trevor McLaughlin. Hey, Trevor, it's James in the booth. You got me? Oh, wrong one. That's Robert. Hang on. Robert, I'll be right back to you. I promise. Hey, Trevor, it's James in the booth. You got me?
Yeah, hello.
Man, you're up front there coming to the line. You could see the checkered flag waving, and you were in the front, man. What an awesome opportunity just to be there, man. Talk us through that last couple of laps after the call.
I mean, there was a moment there where I thought I might win, but there's so much going on at the end of that race, and it's hard to tell what line to go to. And I figured the outside's generally always going to have the run, and that's where I stuck. But the inside just got the right run at the right time.
Did you know who was pushing you? The 5 truck, and were you hoping he would stay with you?
I wasn't exactly sure who was behind me. I thought it was Cotton, but I'm not sure if he stayed behind me all the way to the end. But yeah, I figured there's certain people that are probably not going to try and pull out to the 3rd lane for no reason. So I figured there'd be some good pushes in that line. Just not quite enough.
Right on. Well, you called it, man. You hung out in the back for long enough and almost made it, Trevor. Thanks again for talking to us earlier, and really happy you got a good finish tonight, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's Trevor McLaughlin. Up next, Dustin Reinstedel comes out with second place, man. Not first place, but not quite what you wanted. You happy with second place here, Dustin?
Oh yeah, I'll take second place all day. No, I actually have a lot of being the pusher at super speedways. It's one of those tracks where you just got to take what you can get. I'll definitely push somebody to the win if it means I'm in the front 2 rows at the finish. Lost the 4x in the or lost the 0x in the trial. Well, that kind of sucks. I don't think I've ever had a 0x at a super speedway like this before, so almost got that. But all in all, another good running, decent points day. So we'll take it.
Heck yeah, man. It was a lot of fun. Not much you could do after that restart. Just get married, stay married to the yellow line there.
Yeah, I was really shocked. I have to go back and look. I would imagine probably half of our inside line probably jumped to the outside. That was an insane run. I mean, I couldn't have tried to block that if I wanted to. It would have just made everybody wreck. But no, like I said when you pulled me up a little bit ago, Jason is probably the best pusher. So we just lost so much momentum when everybody behind us jumped out that we just didn't have anything for those guys with the run. But yeah, got a little dicey at the end. It was nice to see, at least at the front, nobody wadded it up coming across the line, so that was cool.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. Well, congratulations on a great finish, man. It's always fun watching that 11 truck. Different paint tonight, the DeWalt scheme. I like it, man. It brought you some good luck.
Yes, sir. A little throwback, DeWalt Denny. Shout out to Justin. That's what he used to call me whenever I first got in the league. But no, just having fun. Leaving out at 6 a.m. tomorrow. Taking the golf team down to Orlando. So be down there for spring break all week.
Right on. Well, safe travels, man. Wish the best for you, and we'll look for you next Friday night, man. Congratulations on a great run.
Thanks, James.
All right, that's Dustin Ryan settled second place. Not quite first. First place, 2 in a row for Robert Sanders. Congratulations, Robert, man. That peace, love, and tie-dye machines going up front, man. Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me? Hang on just a second.
I got you if you got me.
I had to stop my game. I was hearing people talking in the background.
All good.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, man, 2 in a row, man. That was a race right there, man. That was a good one. I think I ruffled maybe a couple feathers there throughout the race, but hey, you got to stick your nose where you can get it sometimes to get position.
You went up 3 wide early, a lot sooner than I expected. Was that part of the plan?
Well, I've been running a lot of Talladega races here recently, so I feel pretty comfortable wherever I'm at on the track, honestly. So we'll just leave it at that. Yeah. So I was comfortable up top. Just so it's all you got behind you, and who you got in front of you. At the end of the day.
All right. And so, I mean, coming behind you, I mean, you in the 96, you had to work to get up to the front. Trevor McLaughlin was up there as well for a while. How do you know who to dance with? And were you looking for that third lane to open up? Because you also kind of
Yeah, I mean, right there, honestly, right there at the end, we come out of for the green white checkered. That top row got that huge run. Trevor was holding his fucking line like, excuse my language, like he was supposed to. And I knew I could push him really good, and we got a great run, man. Shout out to Trevor. I really wanted to push him to the win. I know he deserves it. But man, my spotter was yelling at me, man, when I was on that bumper. He about to blow. I seen that bottom line let up. I was like, well, we'll race it to the end, and really gave Dustin no choice but to either push me or try to make something crazy happen.
Right. I mean, you were probably 8 trucks back there before Brandon Cotton, you and Trevor kind of got hooked up. We're kind of watching the replay now, watching your run to the front. The 3 of y'all made up 5 trucks, like just on that coming through the triangle into turn 1.
I mean, that's what it's really all about, man. It's just really getting that run and being able to really lock up the front the bumpers at the at the right time. You don't want to hit them right on the exit of the turn, but you want to be there at the exit of the turn. You don't want to be getting up on them halfway down the straightaway. You know what I mean? That's not going to do you no good. But you got some people that are around that are comfortable doing what they do, and makes things easier. Shout out to Cotton, everybody around up front. That was a great race. Anybody I made a little mad splitting. I split quite a few lanes there on my way to the front middle of the race. But you move up to the top lane. Whether you meant to or not. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can't take it back once you went up there.
If you're pushing somebody, it's not going to be you, right?
Yeah. Like reference, like early in the race, just getting a good little run, in the corner, the top line was kind of washing up really high, and you're just leaving the whole lane open. I mean, it is what it is. Good race. I was really surprised I was able to win that, but here we are
I'm not surprised, man. You probably
talking again.
that's right. Moving the points up a little bit. You 7 points behind Eric Thaler coming into this race, so you might be in the top 4 after this one. Still a few races to go, man. So just congratulations on another great win, great finish, super speedway, and congratulations, Robert. Really happy to be talking to you, man.
Yeah, man, it's awesome, man. Thank y'all once again. I really enjoy everything y'all do. I look forward to this little race every week. So thank y'all for everything y'all do. And thank
Yeah,
you for putting your time in and doing this broadcast every night, not being a part of the races, and really
yeah,
appreciate it, brother.
appreciate that. Yeah, man, appreciate that yourself, man. We got Darlington coming up next week, so we'll be here next Friday. Hope you'll join us. Thanks
Yes,
again.
sir. I'll be here, man.
All right, that's your winner. 2 in a row for the number 6 tie-dye. Robert Sanders brings it home. We'll see if he can do the three-peat at Darlington next week. For all the Midwest Motorsports admins that make this league great, I'm James Johnson reminding you to stay in your lane.
And I approve of this message.